Alright. I'm going to keep this hand. It's fine. I'm going to keep this on top because it means any Tron piece makes it great. Okay. Just... like, Arena is not going to be any better. I know it's in beta, but they have not done any iterations on the beta. They release patches to that program so abysmally slowly, and there's so many bugs in Arena. Cards don't work correctly. Matches sometimes just restart. Sometimes matches will end in a loss for no reason. Sometimes people get disconnected and aren't notified. Does that sound familiar? Arena's going to be just as crap as MTGO is. Oh god, this is frustrating. Anyway, suppose I'm going to start with Prism in case I drew a Muldrifter. I would like to cast that. Instead, we'll start with Oracle, get a creature on the board. I actually think I need to concede because I'm just tilted. I guess I have Serrated Arrows in main. Oh, I guess I shouldn't concede. Maybe I should have closed the program immediately when I noticed the flicker messing up. And then not try to close the program, just immediately close the process. I could have bought myself at least 15 seconds and that would have been enough. I'm just off of this. Anyway, I'm not gonna chump. Next turn I'm just gonna go Compulsive Dignitary. In that order. I'm gonna leave the Grotto. I have found a bunch of lands, but at least I have Tron early, and that's what matters. God. Just... it's so stupid. They had to program that. They had to program it that if one player loses a time while the other player dies, it's a draw and the match is over with a loss for both players. That's not something that can accidentally happen. Dear God. Didn't cast anything. I guess I'm gonna Moment's Peace and then Teachings for Prohibit if I have to counter Natog, and otherwise just Teachings for Flicker the Oracle, and Prism. This is worth responding to. I don't even give a damn about the thing, but I get to draw a Dignitary instead of a random card by flickering like I would if I flickered the Prism. So I'm probably not going to need all these anti-combats, but I mean, you never know. I do not get to use all my mana though, which is unfortunate. Okay. If they are sandbagging the Atog, I guess I'm dead. Well, no. I guess I go to 2. Alright, we're going to lead with Oracle. Oracle of Sea Gatery. I'll take the Flicker. Capsize would be useful, but not as useful as the Flicker is going to be. Alright, I can pull Moment's Peace plus Flashback Teachings. I think I'll do that rather than do anything else. I guess I could chump. But then I can't, like I can play Muldrifter and chump, but then I can't Flashback Teachings. I'm hungry. Alright. I could have gotten something to eat if I didn't get bugged out last round. Suppose I could have ran to get something to eat before this round started, but I had to tilt off a little bit. If my opponent attacks, I'm not playing Moment's Peace, I'm jumping. I need to just block Atog. They have 1 card in hand. Plus, you never know. They might just run in a Teamer Battle Rage. They didn't. Alright. Nothing? Cool. Going to Flashback Mystical Teachings for Teachings and cast Teachings, getting Prohibit. Because Prohibit for Atog is how I'm going to survive. Mnemonic Wall? That was a great draw. I'm going to get a Flicker back, because it can be anything. I can turn that card into anything. I know I've been salty before, but I think I'm pretty justified in this particular instance. I can Flashback Teachings for Pulse if everything goes wrong. I'm going to block with Oracle because I don't need it to flicker. I've got Prisms plus his Muldrifter. And I'm not going to cast Moment's Peace. I'm just going to save my mana. Okay. Let's go ahead and Flashback Teachings. Not playing into Metallic Rebuke. I'm going to get a Pulse. And I'm going to flicker these two. If one of them dies, I get to pulse it back. And eventually, I will find us Serrated Arrows. Alright, I guess I can swing. Pass. Goddamn. I suppose there were instances that match that I could have played faster. Maybe there were instances I could have avoided bouncing a land and just kept up Capsize for other creatures. Or maybe Capsize for other creatures earlier than I'd started. No, I don't know. Well, the Mirror Enforcer does nothing. It is a Mirror Enforcer. No biggie. I'm going to start with flickering the prism in the wall so I can have more color mana accessible. What? Oh, okay. I do want to store up some combat skips, but we'll do it this way. Otherwise, I would have had a mana short. Now I still get to draw 2 cards and get 2 dignitary triggers. Or my opponent can interact, and I can try to rebuild next turn. Okay, we will flicker here and here. Oh my god, I am very unhappy. I don't have to worry about combat for a while, so I'm just looking for a second wall to lock the game up. Oh, that also locks the game up, never mind. I'm just gonna kill a Dude's Disciple, and now nothing my opponent does can harm me. I've got Dispel plus Prohibit up for opposing 8 plus Fling. Okay, Copperhead's not good because they have the Disciples. I could have a Copperhead and still just take 1,000,000 damage from their Atog plus Disciples. Instead, I'm going to have a full set of Hydroblasts. Quicksand's bad. Prohibit's good still. Good this time for some reason. Because it counters Disciple plus all the usual suspects. Oh my god. I'm going to pause and take a break. Alright, after a short break to clear my head, I've decided on cutting crop rotation, serrated arrows, trading serrated arrows for gut shot, so I can teachings for it. I cut 2 lands, keeping in pulse instead of Fingraph, because I want to gain the life. Cut crop rotation, cut the dispel, and cut the capsize, and to cut a wall for a 3rd Moment's Peace, a bunch of Hydroblasts, that gut shot, and the Ancient Grudge. And this hand's unkeepable. It's technically keepable, but I don't want to, so I won't. Alright. Oh, wow. Turn 1 Disciple Vault. That's very unlikely. Alright, I need to find a land, but hand's fine if I do. Specifically, I need to find a land without having to map for it. Because I really, really, really want to play the Seagate Oracle turn 2. Well, get the Hydroblast stuff. That's nice. It's a draw! You stupid Minty Geo's garbage. This is fine. Do not care that much. I would love to draw a plant or a tower. Cataxian Probe. Alright. I hate Cataxian Probe in this deck. Your hands don't work. Like, you have non-functional hands with Affinity way too often to just not be able to know what one of the cards are. Like, yeah, if you have 3 lands, 2 probes, and 2 threats, you gotta throw it back. Even if you're pretty threat dense and land light. Anyway. Land. God damn it. On the plus side, I get to do something creative. Pretty sure I F8'd and not F6, but we'll see. Azorius Chancery. Play the Chancery. I don't want to get back to Cove. If my opponent has red mana plus Atog, yeah, I get got. Whatever. I just have to Hydroblast it. But I could have returned the mine and kept the Cove in play, and then played Oracle and hold up Hydroblast. I don't think that's as good. Tron's not good, not bad for my opponent, but we'll see what they got. Go ahead and play an Oracle. Really wish I could have played that turn 3. I'd be at a lot higher life total. I gotta take a remote isle. I have to just take a land. Which is what that is. Yes, it's most likely going to get discarded to compulsive research, but still a land. And if I have to, I will just play it. That was a good top deck. Ugh. There's a chance I'm dead here. Opponent just has Autog plus another Disciple. Nope. Alright, still alive. Huzzah! Which means my Hydroblast can actually do something. Are they going to go double Mirror Enforcer? Of course they are. Of course they are. I have no attacks, so that's cool. I'm just going to compulsive. Alright, next turn, I get to hold up Hydroblast this turn. Next turn I get to go Prison Moments Piece, but I'm going to be at 4. I guess I'm going to jump up Mirror Enforcer if they let me, but no, I guess I can block a Frogmite. Okay, I'm not going to be at 4. Everything's fine. We're great. Everything's great. Nothing is horrible. Things are becoming swiftly horrible, because now they draw 3 cards and I take 1. Okay. It's a draw. If my opponent had pointed that Galvanic Blast at my face, I would be countering the Galvanic Blast. So because they put it at the Oracle, they think that the damage to the Oracle is worth more than the damage to my face. And they are probably correct. It would have been a difference of 1, because they'd have gotten for 3 here. Prism into plant or tower? Nope. Alright. I've got Prohibit for Atog, but my opponent has 7 cards in hand, so I'm dead. Basically. Can't really win here. Like, I'm 2 pieces away from Tron, and my hand doesn't do anything, so. Also, my opponent had triple Thoughtcast in the top 25, so gets top 23. Anyway, on the plus side, we haven't crashed yet. Oh my god. You know, this all started with me punting round 3. If I just used the stupid Moments Piece during their upkeep like I should have. Oh well. Lesson learned. I am dead to a number of things. If they have Flaring Pain, they would have cast it somewhere else. I mean, this is a forced play, so... Didn't they know about Prohibit? Off the probe? Maybe not. This doesn't do anything, but you never know. Land. Tower. Plant. Tower, plant. Tower, plant. Tower, plant. Off the top. Tower, plant. Off the top. Tower, plant. Alright. I'm at virtual too. I'm dead. That's cool. Suppose I can, I can try. I can try. Alright. Really, really want to concede. But I'm theoretically alive. I know it's just the tilt making me want to concede there. There's a chance my opponent has just blanks in hand. Or they could just be slamming an ATOG here and I could just concede there. Maybe my opponent won't have Volta Whisper's Disciple default. That's why Disciple is not great. It's not a one-drop 90% of the time. What? The hell? Okay. There he goes. I'm dead to any red spell. Not dead yet. I don't even have Tron, so I can't draw any one card that is going to get me out of this. So I need my opponent to just blank an unreasonable amount. Alright, there we go. Anyway, none of these cards do anything. Putting in Pyroblast to stop their card advantage is a waste of your resources. I'm on the play. Missing that land drop turn 3 was what probably did me in. I probably need to bring in land in on the play. Or do I? Hand's good. 2 pieces of Tron plus Prism plus a turn 3 play. Plus an anti-combat card. Can't ship that one back. Man, it's a good thing I don't have an extra land in my deck. That's not a Tron piece. The reason I play 25 lands is to hit my 3rd land drop, and I keep missing repeatedly. Okay, I finally have gotten lucky. Oh, man. Is that the first turn 3 Tron plus Prism that I've had in a while? Yeah, I guess it is. I'm gonna do Mole Drifter first. Plus I have a Grotto next turn, so I get to play 2 things. It's always nice. Ooh, and I've got a Hydro Blast for the ATOG. Oh yeah, I think we might be winning this game in this match. Maybe we'll squeak into the top 8 at 4-3. No, we won't, but Honestly, MTGO might bug out and drop everybody at X1 or better, so X2 and better maybe. You just never know. MTGO is a piece of garbage. Land. Discard a grotto? I'm actually going to discard the extra mine. Yeah. Kind of want to just block and turn on my pulse, but whatever. Also, one lander, and they're not cracking their things. Alright. Alright. I get the Teachings for Ancient Grudge and 2-for-1 them. Wait, no, they need the sphere in play for me to 2-for-1 them. I guess I'll just kill a land, and then another land. Actually, that seems way better than whatever else I was doing. Womp, 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 womp. If my opponent misses a land drop here, they're actually dead, because I just killed their land. My opponent gets to complain, I get to complain. Anyway, Ancient Grudge. I get to... I'm going to lose my Teachings, and that's fine. But I get to kill this Nihil Spellbomb, and then kill their land. Okay. God damn. Man, I am very much tilted here, still. It's good to get through this game. Well, while while I'm tilted. Maybe that'll help me overcome further games where I am tilted. Oh my god. Nice Nihil Spellbombs, opponent. I guess none of my cards do anything. You know what? I'm gonna make my cards do something. The hard way. There we go. Chunka. Boy. Well, my opponent top deck 2 lands in a row, so at least they're not out of the game. I wish they were. I kind of made plays in the assumption that they were out of the game, given that they didn't draw any lands, and then I destroyed their land. But then they drew 2 lands in a row, so... Oh well. Wow, they're paying 2 life again? That's good for me. Oh my god. My opponent plays 2 more Mirror Enforcers, I'm going to be slightly unhappy. I guess I have a moment's peace. Not too long, just a moment. Uno momento. Oh, I meant 4 moments. I got 4 moments apiece. And I have actual spells to play. Yes, yes, everything's working. Work that thing. That club thing. Oh, well, Flicker also does it. I could force my opponent to waste their Nihil Spellbomb, but I think I'll wait. Might be able to get them to waste it some other way. Some other way. My opponent swings. I guess I can just burn this moment space. Black's Menace. Disciple of the Vault. I'm at 27, you're at 8, so... Man. God. Good game! It's a draw! Just stop it, MTGO. Just don't ever do this ever again. Anyway, I'm gonna chump with Oracle, let it die, and then try to pulse it back. See if my opponent will burn the. Well, this is just a terrible attack. I'm gonna double block here if they have Team or Battle Rage. Okay, I would either trade one of my creatures for Team or Battle Rage and take nothing, or I get to own them with Moment's Peace. Frogmite isn't worthless. It actually has value. Yeah, they get 1 damage through from the Disciple, but that's not going to be enough. This also lets me attack for 4 next turn when my opponent's at 8. Okay. I will pull Moment's Peace if my opponent Team or Battle Rages. If my opponent tries to kill one of my creatures, that would be a huge mistake from my opponent's perspective, so... Because why wouldn't they just do this pre-combat? Sure. Well, I still get to attack for 3. Not a bad situation, if we're being honest. Anyway, I'm gonna pull some Marasa into turn. It does burn my opponent's Nihil Spellbomb. They get to draw a card from the Prism, but assuming they don't do something foolish like try to dispel it or Pyroblast it. I can Hydroblast Pyroblast. Can't Hydroblast a Dispel. My only upside is I don't pay for MTGO. I just win a lot. And I haven't paid for MTGO for 5 years, so I'm not wasting money on this piece of shit program. If I were, goddamn would I be furious. But we're not. We're just free rolling. So all that matters is whether all this bullshit is worth making a couple dollars a week or whatever and getting to play Magic. I love Pauper. I really like Pauper. But like days like this, it really doesn't feel good to be an MTGO player. I have double Hydroblast. Alright, the game's locked up, I believe. I'm gonna flicker here. Rather than a Mole Drifter. I guess I get a map. And then I'm gonna play an Oracle, because I have 4 power in play. I'll take a Prohibit over another Hydroblast. I get to play Grotto and have double Hydroblast up. I want to discard a Moment's Peace, but that shows my opponent, hey, Moment's Peace. So I'm just going to discard Map. Whatever. I don't think mapping for anything is going to be better than flickering for something, or leaving up lots and lots of counterspells and anti-combat cards. Jesus Christ. I am still tilted. Good God. Also, my opponent has less than 5 minutes left. They're playing Infinity. I have 13 minutes left. My opponent has less than 5. Come on. Oh, man. Maybe it's a server issue. Maybe the thing that caused my crash is also making other people's clients lag. And it's just a whole server-wide issue. Paying for Gitaxian Probe is ambitious, to say the least. I'm basically not doing anything unless they play an ATOG. Or somehow waste lots of mana. Like if they Perilous Research here, and then play a red spell, I'll counter it, but... Talk Chaos number 1, or number 2, Perilous Research, alright. I even mentioned it by name. 20. Pulse Marasa is pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. My opponent had 2 Nihil Spellbombs, and Pulse Marasa was still great this game. My opponent ATOGs here, the game, I believe, ends. Because I get to Hydroblast and then hold up several counterspells plus Flicker next turn. If they pass with their mana up, I guess we continue playing. No blocks. I could have jumped there. I don't think that's necessary. My opponent has to play another threat this turn, or another creature this turn. Otherwise, I could just swing with all my creatures. And they're forced to block with a Disciple of the Vault, which will save me more than the life I would get by jumping. I get to Hydroblast any red spell they play here, so... I will Hydroblast that one. Oh, man. I could have tried to find Gutshot, and I probably will try to find Gutshot if they block here. That would have been a funnier way to win, but a concession's fine too. Oh, so I started 32nd and I won. So I guess I'm top 32 and get my entry fee back, which I suppose means I don't get anything for the draw game fuck up. Casa. They loss number 1, loss number 2, draw game, which is apparently loss number 3, and loss number 4. I loss number 1, loss number 2, draw game, which is apparently loss number 3, and I only have 3 losses. I'm going to be taking a break. Don't think I'll be recording another one next week, because this kind of garbage is so frustrating, it isn't worth even trying to play this program. But in the future, I may come back. Maybe they'll ban Delver, Gush, Gitaxian Probe, Flicker, Tron, Rancor, and try to get the format back on track. Maybe they won't. I'll start the recording again if if I find some, if I get prizes, and I'll show them off. Just to see what the record was. But that draw match, that's pretty frustrating. Alright, we ended up making our entry fee back, which is frustrating. Had we not gotten screwed, we could have gotten 5-2, and 3 5-2s made the top 8. Now, I would not have been, I don't think I would have been that in there, because Sliver God's one of my losses, or one of my opponents, and they're 2-5, Nolian's 2-4. So my tiebreakers are pretty much crap. But probably would have been top 16, and that's good for another 10 chests and another 50 play points. So, super frustrated that the stupid game bugged out and I managed to draw a match somehow. Anyway, aside from that, thanks for watching. Don't know when the next one will be, but hopefully MTGO will be fixed by then. We can always hope.